Hello guys, it's DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have round 1 of Worlds, and we have Ruben versus Yuna, and Ruben's gonna go ahead and start off with Engage, so we have Yummy versus Maliss. Maliss, solid deck for this tournament. Pretty sure all they have hit is, like, Dormouse to 1, that's basically it, and then, like, obviously all the other hits from, like, TCG. Then they're gonna go Hornet Drones, special summon out Token, that's fine, and then normal summon out Cookie. Okay, and now we're going to turn the Cookie into the Snatchy effect to go ahead, place from deck. Yeah, just doing, pretty standard things here. Nothing that crazy. Could have turned, like, Token in the Kagari, as deciding to just hold the Token there instead. We're going to go Field Spell, Special Summon back out, and then go into the Cupsy Yummy way. Wait, oh no, that's Lollipo. Okay, we're going to go into Lollipo. It's kind of hard to tell. They kind of look the same anyways. But now we're going to go ahead, turn Lollipo plus Cookie into a Metal Marcher. Never mind. Okay, make Star Ham. Star Ham effect to discard and special back out. So discard Fua, summon back out the Cookie from grave. And now we're going to go ahead and turn those into the Herald of Arclight. So now we have a protected board. We have the negate set up. We're going to turn Snatchy plus the Token now to go ahead and make the Cupsy Yummy way to go ahead, search and discard. So then that can grab out the Cupsies plus whatever we discard will get banished. So if we discard, well, monster. So if we discard a monster here, it does get banished. So we're going to add Cupsy, Lollipo, and then discard one. We discarded a Fua earlier. This time we're going to discard a 1-for-1. Okay, also playing 1-for-1, so playing more consistency in the deck. Now, from here, we can have special out Cupsy, but okay, we're just gonna summon it effect. I was gonna say we don't have a link one to like protect it though from like an imperm. So activate the Cupsy effect. Like obviously we could Herald negate it, but we don't want to do that. We're gonna grab out Surprise from the deck to the hand. Okay, yeah, this game is looking pretty good for Ruben. It's pretty hard for Maliss to break the board, to be honest. Like really, really hard. They're gonna make the link one now. Special summon out Lollipo. This is round 1, so Ruben has no idea what his opponent is playing right now. So they're going to go ahead, shuffle up, and then, yeah, pass over the deck to cut. And now we will get to see Yuna draw for turn, and then I'm guessing we will see a scoop. I don't even know the hand, but I'm guessing that we will not be playing. Not revealing what deck we're on or anything. Okay, never mind. Main deck Dark Ruler. Activate Dark Ruler. Hold up. My bad. I was unfamiliar with your game. So we're going to go ahead, Dark Ruler the board. Activate Hornet Drones. Okay, so playing the Striker stuff in Maliss. Fair enough. Gives you more extension. If we're playing Dark Ruler too, I wonder if that means we're playing infinite spells. Because we also didn't hand trap at all. So we might just have like board breaker type cards, and those cards are really good in the Yummy. So Hornet Drones in the Kagari, add back Hornet Drones. I see Engage in hand too. I wonder if our only target's Hornet Drones, or maybe we play one Widow Anchor, but probably only Hornet Drones. Activate Hornet Drones, summon out the Token. Yeah, especially with us using the Hornet there and not using the Engage first or anything. But now we have Kagari plus Token. Maliss can make Lizard Dose with that. We could normal summon a Maliss, make a Link 3. We can't do a whole lot with just those two bodies. Can't even make SP because it's not an effect monster. The Token. I think we have backup. So normal summon backup, activate backup effect to go ahead, search discard. Ruben said, sure, that's fine. So now backup will add and discard, add Marcher, and then discard the Engage. Okay, so get Marcher to hand. So we definitely have another Maliss then. There's no way we would play it like that otherwise, because we need a Maliss in rotation. So now Ruben's thinking on res. Says okay, because I mean we could like surprise summon back out Snatchy and start playing with that. Now link off Kagari plus the backup to go in the SP, activate SP effect. I'm not sure what the target is because we could banish Mingyong. That's a huge banish, just getting rid of that card permanently. Lets you like be able to grind against them a lot better because they don't have the attack points to beat over stuff. I'm not sure what we targeted, but we're gonna change surprise. Okay, it looks like we targeted surprise. Because if we targeted Mingyong, we could also, if we elected to, go ahead and chain surprise to bounce Mingyong back to hand. but we will just surprise summon out Lollipo, Droplet sending White Rabbit, shutting down the Lollipo. Yeah, this is a really bad matchup for Ruben now. It was a really good matchup for like a typical Malice deck list, but when you're playing cards like Dark Ruler, Droplet, I'm assuming other board breakers in the deck too, those board breakers allow you to actually push through the Yummy end board, because otherwise even if you hand trap them, they're always going to have the Yummy stuff in rotation basically. So now, March Hare and the White Rabbit effect to go ahead set. Ruben's thinking about this, but this game's probably just over. Maybe he's thinking about tagging out a monster just to put it into the extra deck. I'm not sure how many cards he has in hand, but we had to commit Hornadrones, had to commit 2, 3, 4, so we only have 1 unknown right now. We didn't draw any last turn, we didn't draw any this turn. Yeah, it looks like just 1 card in hand. So, is it a hand trap? Like, for a Yummy deck, I would probably say yes, it's a hand trap. Ruben thought for a while there. That just had to be a bluff, because there's no way he'd be chaining anything. Maybe it's Nib. They're going to set MTP. Yeah, but I think it's just bluffing Nib right now. Now we can turn March Hare plus SP into Red Ransom. Red Ransom effect to go search. And then Yuna's got to be feeling really good here because, you know, we have Malice stuff resolving. So that usually means you win the game. And if we actually get the combo here, the Mingyang will get banished anyways. The whole board's going to get beat over. We're going to out everything. And then Ruben will not be able to come back because we're going to out everything while setting up interruptions. So link off in the access code gain 3k attack. And now we have access code effect to banish pop. We have, what, Fire, Dark right now? I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, it is. Like, banish, pop the Synchro, banish, pop the other Synchro. And then we have Red Ransom effect, pay 900, special summon itself out. And then that can banish the Dormouse from deck. Then Dormouse pay 300 to summon itself out. Yup, that is fun. I'm pretty sure this is the deck that Yuna qualified with, actually. The Malice deck. So Red Ransom, banish Dormouse, Dormouse, pay 300, special summon out. And then we have Dormouse effect to go ahead and banish from the deck. I think, March Hare is the only one we haven't used. They haven't been keeping track of the life points. But I'm pretty sure March Hare is the only not used one, so banish March Hare, pay 300 just to add it back to hand. So Dormouse basically saying just add Dormouse from deck to hand there. Now we can't go for game because Dark Ruler. So like I said, we just need to out all these cards, you know, Cryptor, banish, link off in the Splash Mage. Splash Mage effect the special summon back out, summon out Dormouse. We still have the Hornadrones token that has been sitting there. Also, if you leave the token there, it helps you play through Nib because that token can't be tributed. So now link off, make White Binder, and then White Binder effect to go banish. Banishing 2 Synchros from Ruben's grave. The way to get those back is through Field Spell, but it's really going to be impossible to do that. Because we're going to banish Mingyang off the field and then the other field spells in deck. But now how do you get that field spell in the grave while also breaking a board? So, yeah. So now we're going to go make Binder, yeah, banish, access code, banish Splash Mage, pop Herald. That's fine. We also didn't have to Cryptor to out the Mingyang. We could have also popped it with access code, then Binder banished it because we're going to beat over the board anyways. Field spell, banish the Malice Chessy Cat summon. Because we could have also held the Binder effect until after we GWC, because I assume that's what we're doing. Or maybe we don't play GWC. Probably don't play it. Otherwise, we would have set it and then Chessy Cat effect. So we're going to go Chessy Cat effect the draw. Ruben gets to cut here. Yup. So go ahead, shuffle up. That's good. And then, okay. Go ahead, cut. Now let's see. I don't think these draws actually matter. There's also only 38 minutes left in the round. I'm not sure how much time they had. It's probably like 50 minutes, a few extra minutes just to shuffle nonstop. So now banish March Hare, draw 2. We already added back March Hare, so now we don't have access to that this turn, but we have access to it next turn. Oh, okay. Activate Nib on res, chain MTP. Wait. We had Nib? Was there not a good spot to drop it earlier? Because it feels like now Yuna has everything in rotation, and that's really scary. But I guess maybe we still had things unused earlier. I'm just not sure what it was. I feel like all they would have had was Hornadron's token plus Nib token, right? And if all they had was that, then we win the game. I don't remember exactly the exact game state, but I remember thinking to myself, like, oh, if we had Nib, like, sure, we're bluffing it, but, like, interesting. Okay. Binder, pay 900 special. Because now it feels like Yuna is still way too far ahead. We're going to get Binder, draw special, Binder set MTP. We get to make Link Spider with a token, probably. And then we can make, like, a Firewall, even. No. We just make Cryptor. And we have Cryptor banish. So, summon out Binder, draw 1. And we're just drawing infinite. Like, we've drawn 3. Binder effect. Oh, and we actually do play GWC. So, we're going to go ahead and set it from deck here. Okay, go ahead, set GWC. Surprised we didn't do that prior. Well, I mean, it is Worlds round 1 feature match. Maybe a little nervous. So go ahead, link off the tokens plus Binder, and then make Cryptor. And now we have the Cryptor effect to put back and go ahead, banish the Mingyong off the field. Yeah, just go ahead, get that card out of rotation for sure. Now... probably just going to be pass play from there. Nib will actually beat over Nib. Do you actually beat over Nib? Maybe. Because that plays into Obedience School. I don't think Obedience School matters, though. When they don't have Mingyong or 2 of their synchros, all they have is Cookie Synchro left. So that's literally the only card they can make. Because they also went through Starham, and they're locked. So if all they can make is Cookie, there's not a lot of cards to make. We're going to go a Code Talker, and then a Code Talker effect. And then, yeah, Ruben went ahead and... oh, they have, like, a surrender token thing? Yeah, because I saw him, like, touch the token. Okay, interesting. So, surrenders there. Yeah, realizes the game is 100% over now. I wonder if there was a way for Ruben to win that with that copy of Nib. But, okay, going on to the next game now. We will go ahead and just waiting for it to start. Okay, there we go. And Ruben's going first. Normal summon out Cupsy effect. So Yuna playing the board breaker build has gotta be super scary for Ruben, because, I mean, Ruben basically made the best end board last game, and, like, there's not really a whole lot of boards you can make into the board breaker type cards. So we're gonna go ahead, turn Cupsy in the Snatch. You also saw Cross Sheep in the extra deck. So we are prepared for the Contact C. Field spell effect, special summon back out from grave. Use those now. Go into the Cupsy Synchro effect, search discard. No Charming to discard this time around. So we're going to grab out Lollipo, and then Cookie, and then go ahead, discard. Probably not discarding one of those. Unless if our hand's just like all good cards, which it could be. Could be. Our deck's full of good cards. So we just discard Lollipo. Yep, that's fine. So now from here, we have Lancia in hand. Okay, sure. So we just need to make sure we have Engine on the next turn. Special summon out Cookie, turn the Yummy into the Snatchy, turn both of the Yummies now into the Lollipo. Lollipo effect, special summon back out from graveyard. And we probably just make Herald drop Lancia and stand by. Can't even called by it because it's not engraved. If they try to stop it in any other way, we have Herald to negate it before we can get hit with something like Dark Ruler. I don't think we need to get greedy with our Lancia here. I'm pretty sure if we just stop him for one turn, the game should be over. So we're going to summon back out 2 from grave and then turn Cupsies into a Snatchy there. Set 1 pass. That's interesting. Aren't we supposed to summon back out a level 1 over Snatchy? Because now, if we get hit with Dark Ruler, we don't have a surprise to summon back out. Or we can't surprise summon Snatchy. Like, and that actually matters if that's negated, right? That's how we synchro. We also didn't make Herald. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't know what Ruben's hand does. But I don't like how we played in the Dark Ruler. Okay, they don't have it, so thankfully. We're going to chain Lancia. Well, actually, we might chain Synchro, then chain Lancia. But we will definitely be dropping Lancia at some point this chain. So chain Synchro, no response. Chain Lancia can get hit with Cold Bind stuff because we didn't play around it. So now we're going to go ahead and summon back out the Cupsy and Cupsy. And then Cupsy effect to draw one. That's fine. And then from here now, it's just going to be game most likely. Activate Thrust. Maybe we have a can't I was gonna say evenly. Probably wouldn't even be sided in this deck. We're gonna get hit with Ash on Thrust. Okay. That's not bad. Stopping like a Talons. Normal summon out Marcher, so maybe they have like backup. You probably just stop this, right? Because how do they get another body on board? Snatchy, pay 100, go ahead, bring out Cookie. And then we have Cookie to go ahead and book a moon the Marcher here. Yeah, and then in response, chain Droplet, sending Droplet from hand. Oh, we just chain Cookie to tag out because they sent a spell. They didn't even send Maliss and Underground off the field, sent Droplet from hand. Definitely a mistake here. I think it's at the point where like they know they lose, so they're just trying what they can. But you know, it is Worlds. Should dial in, stay dialed in. So go ahead, get stopped. And then, like, you can't have emotions when you get hit with Lancia. You just have to, like, accept it. Like, what's the best play from here? So now they have one last card in hand. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to press the surrender button to admit defeat. Yeah, they had Wizard in hand. So, on to the next game now. We will go ahead and we will get to see Yuna go first. Maybe we see another Lancia get dropped. If not, maybe it's just like an abundance of hand traps, or maybe Yuna, you know, does the classic draw bad. Oh, drop Perulia, activate Horn of Drones. Okay, I always like it when we start with Perulia. That card's really good. Eventually, we'll probably draw one card at least, while also holding them back for maybe going backup Wizard. Or if they do go for that, then we get to draw some more later on. Hornet Drones and the Kagari, and then Kagari and the Hornet and the Summon Hornet. So now we have the two bodies. Normal summons the Dormouse, the one of... Wait, did we just draw Lancia off Perulia? No, we didn't. Okay. I thought we just drew Lancia off Perulia. I was like, there's no way we just did that on the world stage. That's so dirty. So now, Dormouse, banish White Rabbit. White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon itself out. Then they could get hit with Nib. That was like one thing about the striker cards that was like kind of bad before. Okay, and they actually do have Nib. It doesn't take too much to play through this though. We could just have like an extender. So they're gonna go ahead, tribute everything in response to them trying to set a trap. Otherwise they could chain MTP, banish Dormouse, get back Dormouse with its effect, and then they have 3 monsters including a Maliss. Now they just have 2 monsters. One can be turned into Link Spider into a Cyber Slow for like a backup or a Wizard. Or make IP, and then make Lizard Dose. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we do play Lizard Dose in this build because we do play. Oh, okay, that's tough. I forgot. Yeah, we do play striker cards, so we definitely play Lizard Dose. I literally said that earlier, and I forgot about it. I wonder if Ruben was maybe supposed to hold Nib and wait, but like. I'm not sure what you wait for. And that also means last game when I said we probably played through it, we probably did not win with Nib. Because they also had Lizard Dose last game. And I think the spot I was talking about was before they even used all the names. So they're going to go ahead, grab out Underground off the Red Ransom. Ruben still has 4 cards in hand. They're still under Perulia. We will be needing... it's like hand traps aren't even going to get us there anymore, it feels like. We're going to need more. Set GWC, activate GWC, banish Red Ransom. We have Ash in hand. Okay, so we can Ash like a binder maybe. It's just going to be Ash a Chesty Cat though. It's always going to be forced Ash Chesty Cat. That card's broken. Well, it's like that's going to be their first action is try to draw off that. And then you really don't even want them to draw off that because like all the non-engine they can draw is going to help them infinite. Like, imagine they draw Nib. Like, they win the game. We can't push through the board plus Nib. Imagine they draw Thrust and the Black Goat or something. Like, I mean, we know they play Thrust in the main deck. Like, there's no way they don't have, like, a Black Goat or at least a D-Barrier to stun for 1 turn in the side deck. Activate Chessy Cat effect to go ahead, draw. And then Ruben said okay to that. Yeah, realizing that we need our opponent to make a crazy mistake and play in the Ash on Binder or hold Ash for MTP and somehow win with that. If we Ash Chessy Cat here, we're making it too easy. Like, sometimes you could be like, okay, this is the optimal spot to hand trap, but if I drop my hand traps now, then my opponent might play, like, if I drop Nib early, then playing through Nib after that is easy, because you already dropped Nib, now I just have to play after that. But if I hold Nib and force you to try to play through it for a while, and then I drop it, like later down in the combo, where maybe you made a mistake, or maybe I ashed you and then nibbed you in a spot where you weren't prepared for it, then, you know, maybe it has a lot more value in a spot like that. So now we're going to make Wicked. We will activate March Hare. Or no, that's backup. Yeah, backup, special summon out. Ruben draws 1. I think we just drew another Charmy, which is unplayable because we have Nib on board. Hopefully, Yuna outs it. And it's Fua. Add Wicked. Add Wizard. Wicked. I mean, not Wicked. Wicked to add backup. And then we discard backup for backup after we add Wizard. Now we're going to go activate Maliss and Underground to go banish. And then, okay, looks like there is a quick little judge call here over something. Did they already normal? No. Did they already special that? No. Are they locked in anything? No. Did they mess up at some point? Maybe? I guess we could just skip ahead a little bit. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think we messed up at all anywhere. Nothing seemed illegal to me. Add back March Hare that we banished off the Maliss and Underground. And then now turn 3 of our monsters into the Cryptor. We have Wizard to build full combo. We also have Cryptor that can out the Nib if we want to, but we could also leave them with a body so they can't, like, engage or Obedience School, draw another one. Oh, we have Ash. We have double Ash in hand. We have Bell in hand. Talents to look at hand. Oh my gosh. And now the double Ash looks so stupid because we could have Ash Chessy Cat, which probably drew them the talents almost for sure. What was the hand again? Hit back Obedience School, the only engine card. That wasn't even playable. Cryptor to out Nib. Sure. Didn't even have to do that. Oh, it was Fua. I thought it was Perulia. Okay. Drop Fua. Do we even have to give him a draw? I mean, we probably should have decided that before, right? Yeah, just pass. I was gonna say, like, Ruben has no playable cards. Whatever top deck Ruben has, we should be able to beat it with what we just have set up. Like, we have double banish. So now, yeah, Ruben is, I guess, going the main phase. Maybe plays Typhon. Could drop a Typhon. No, just submits defeat. Yeah, no playable cards. Oh, man. I want to watch back over these games, like, super in depth because I feel like at some point Ruben had to have made a mistake. And we should also have known that Lizard Dose was in our opponent's deck because they were playing Striker cards, which if they play Striker cards, they play Lizard Dose. That's just, like, how that is. That's, like, standard. But okay, that's going to be it for round 1. And then I'll be back with round 2 shortly.